Welcome, radiant souls, to this sacred gathering, where the whispering trees cradle our secrets and the starlit skies invite our dreams. As the sun rises, casting its golden embrace upon the earth, we embark on a journey of discovery, wisdom, and the heart's true calling. In this sanctuary of peace, let the flowing waters wash away your doubts, allowing the blooming flowers to reveal the hidden dreams nestled within your soul. With each twinkling star above, we are reminded of our cosmic connection, a thread woven through the fabric of the universe. Each phase of the moon whispers to us, honoring our cycles of growth and renewal, while the planets dance in their celestial choreography, guiding us with ancient wisdom. Together, we will explore the energies that shape our week, delve into the mysteries of the cosmos, and find clarity through the sacred art of card reading. This is our time, our space, our soulful Sunday.
Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome to another episode of Soulful Sunday. I'm the Mystic Hillbilly, your psychic astrologer and metaphysical scholar, here to guide you through the cosmic energies of the week. So buckle up, because we've got a celestial roller coaster ahead of us this week. Our theme is Preserve Self with Love. So why this theme? Well, it is Leo season, and the stars are aligning to encourage us to deepen our self-love and embrace how it can transform our lives. As we journey through the week ahead, the sun is moving from step 6 Leo to step 12 Leo. The sun will be changing steps in the beginning of the week at 10 a.m. Central U.S. time. That's 4 p.m. UK time and 1 a.m. in Australia. But by the end of the week, the sun will be switching steps at 5 p.m. Central U.S. time. That's 11 p.m. in the UK and 8 a.m. in Australia. The sun will be moving from step 6 Leo to step 12 Leo this week, helping us transition from simply opening up to self-love to truly believing in it and recognizing its power in our lives. Meanwhile, the moon will be waning from Aquarius to the new moon in Leo on Sunday. A perfect backdrop for setting intentions and taking bold actions rooted in our self-love. Mercury will be semi-sextiling Black Moon Lilith this week, which suggests that while we may struggle to confront our deepest fears and questions of justice, it's crucial to face these challenges anyway. It's a week of profound inner work and growth. So let's dive into the energies of each day and see what this week has in store for us. We begin with Monday, July 29th. It's time to protect your ability to open up to your higher love. Monday's energy encourages you to explore new realms of love and connection. Light blue and turquoise are the suggested colors to help you tap into Monday's vibes. With Venus at 22 Leo, it's a fantastic day for elevating our love to higher levels. Mars in Gemini sextile the Sun in Leo will boost your self-confidence, which makes it a great time to pursue your goals at work or in personal projects. The waning moon in Taurus invites you to host gatherings or connect with loved ones. But be aware of potential sudden changes in relationships due to the moon conjunct Uranus. Stay grounded and embrace the unexpected with an open heart on Monday. Moving on to Tuesday, July 30th, time to protect your connection to your higher divine self. Tuesday, pink and ultraviolet are your go-to colors. Neptune at 29 degrees Pisces retrograde is nudging you to reflect on your faith and find a way forward with greater love. Jupiter, moving from step 13 to 14 Gemini, encourages us to align our mind with our heart for true love expansion. And the waning moon in Gemini might bring some emotional instability. So use the day to find comfort in music or a favorite film. But with the moon conjunct Mars and Jupiter, there's a surge of strong emotions and optimism, making it an excellent day for basking in your good vibes. And then on Wednesday, July 31st, you protect your decisions about loving yourself more. Dark blue and navy are the suggested colors for the day. And Saturn retrograde at 18 degrees Pisces calls for a reassessment of how you take responsibility for your heart's decisions. The waning moon in Gemini may still stir up some emotional turbulence, so focus on self-care and reflective activities that support your self-love journey. This is a day to make thoughtful choices about how you nurture your own heart and well-being. Next up, we have Thursday, August 1st, where you protect your loving actions. Red is the color to channel Thursday's vibes. Mars at 8 degrees Gemini encourages you to be mindful of your actions and commitments. The waning moon in Cancer fosters nostalgia and connections with old friends and family. It's a great day for rekindling old bonds or revisiting cherished memories. Use this energy to end habits that don't serve your self-love and embrace actions that reinforce your commitments to yourself. As we continue, Friday, August 2nd, is time to love and protect your higher love. Orange is the color of the day. Earth in Aquarius is asking us to ground our loving vibe. Venus square Uranus might bring challenges in love through sudden events or urges. So practice patience and maintain your loving attitude. The waning moon in Cancer continues to encourage nostalgia and reflection. Embrace the day with an open heart and remember that maintaining a sense of higher love will help you navigate any turbulence. And now, my dear friends, we've made it to the weekend. As we transition into Saturday and Sunday, let's carry forward the energies of self-love and transformation. The weekend is a perfect time to reflect on the week's lessons and set the stage for new beginnings that the upcoming new moon in Leo will bring on Sunday. So, let's see what Saturday and Sunday have in store for us. On Saturday, August 3rd, the energies call you to love authentically. Love yourself and love your life too. Dark green, forest green, and jade are the suggested colors for Saturday. Dark green, forest green, and jade are the suggested colors for Saturday. Chiron retrograde in Aries at 23 degrees is prompting you to reevaluate your healing journey and believe in the possibility of feeling healed. The waning moon in Leo supports career achievements, so take advantage of the energy to shine in your professional life and embrace your authentic self. Reflect on how you can love yourself more and your life more deeply. And then we have our Soulful Sunday. Join me every Sunday at 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, or 5 p.m. UK time, which is also 2 a.m. in Australia if you happen to be up at that time, for Soulful Sunday, where we dive deep into the weekly energies and align with the cosmos. So for this Soulful Sunday on August 4th, it's time to feel and believe in your higher love. Royal purple, dark purple, and indigo are the suggested colors to connect with the energies of the day. Jupiter moves from 14 Gemini to 15 Gemini, urging you to align your mind with your heart and open up to higher possibilities of understanding. Black Moon Lilith moves from 3 to 4 degrees Libra, asking us to confront our fears around justice and change. With Venus quincunx Neptune, there may be a touch of insecurity or doubt. But don't let that stop you from envisioning a beautiful future. With the new moon in Leo, it's a perfect time for bold, loving new beginnings. And the moon sextiling Jupiter brings optimism and good fortune. It's a day to believe in your dreams and to embrace the potential for positive change. All right, guys, that wraps up our weekly energy forecast. Now we'll transition into the card reading portion of our Soulful Sunday episode. So stay blessed and let's explore the messages that the universe has in store for us with the cards. All right, hello everyone and welcome to our card reading portion. So I'm so excited to get into this. This is a timeless weekly card reading. I just kind of look into the energies of the week that you need to hear and need to help guide you on your highest love path. So it's timeless. It's for whenever it finds you. But of course, this was originally aired on a Soulful Sunday episode where I have multiple things on one episode. So you might have caught it there, or you might have caught it at a whole other time. Either way, it's valid for you. And I'm so glad to have you here. Also, I am trying something new and I'm a little nervous about it. I want to do a big shout out to my patrons and supporters. I've recently gotten a new camera, so you can kind of see the cat fur even on here, but I try to keep it clean, but my kitty cats like to hang out here a lot. So, but I finally got a new camera and I've been working on getting a new microphone, and I do have one, but I am new to using microphones. So I'm trying to get used to it, and I'm trying to figure out where my tone level needs to be with this microphone. And my room is very echoey, so if anyone knows how to take care of echoes in a room, I would be grateful to know. But thank you to my supporters and all y'all who've been loving and supporting me, because I'm moving up, and thank you for bearing with me as I learn and grow in this process. So I want to say that here at the beginning. But let's get into our weekly reading and see what the energies have to say. I'm going to be starting with the astrology dice this week. So we're going to start with the astrology dice, which this astrology dice is from Goddess Provisions. At the time of this recording, they still have them. So if you want your own set, you can check out Goddess Provisions. I have a link in my description. Yes, it's a Shameless plug here at the beginning. So we have 6th house, Pluto in the 6th house, Capricorn. Okay, so a lot of earth energies with that Pluto. So I feel like we're transforming. Something is transforming here. There's a transformation going on of normal stable energies. So I feel like we're transforming our health and transforming how we take responsibility for our health, and which ends up transforming our lives. So we're transforming something that was very stable and secure, very grounded. It's not something that normally would be transformed. So, okay, let's see what else we got with the bigger dice. So we have waning gibbous moon. Which one was that on? It was on the sword. Swords. Bad guys. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 swords waning. So the energies I'm getting from this is need to protect yourself in the change. Make sure that you're protected in the change. There's a lot of darkness and I see deceptive energies. That's what I'm getting from this, is somebody's trying to trick you, deceive you. So watch out for deceptive energies in the darkness. I feel like you'll be able to overcome it. But yeah, there's a trickster in the dark, is like what I'm hearing and seeing. So I'm gonna put these up here. I'm gonna find the right arrangement. And moving on, we are going to look at the tarot. So I have the Star Tarot. Oh, excuse me. I don't take reversals with this deck to honor the author who says it's not reversals. Okay. Alright, so I feel like the message here is kind of obvious. But I also feel like, okay, we're just scratching the surface here. We're beginning to scratch the surface. It's like we begin the week with this childlike enthusiasm and wanting to move forward. And there's this great love midweek, but it's too good to be true and ends in betrayal by the end of the week. And like, that's kind of what I was picking up on here, was this feeling of betrayal that's coming through. And with this card, it makes me feel like it's a beloved. What I'm hearing from Spirit is they can't betray you unless you betrayed you. Like they're playing out an aspect of you that has continually betrayed you. So don't look at it as you need to get revenge, but look at it as an opportunity to go within and heal an aspect and become more whole. So I feel like it's a part of you, them, whatever it is that betrays you on the outside is a reflection of what needs to be healed on the inside. and healing that will bring your power back. Okay, so let's move on and see what the Tarot of Dreams has. Let's see. So yeah, it's all upside down, guys. It's all upside down. So, what I did feel was a moving forward in childlike enthusiasm and love. Was now I feel it's more of a moving forward in naivete. And I am hearing from Spirit there's a difference in ignorance and innocence. There's a difference in ignorance and innocence. And you had, there's no reason to be ignorant if you have the ability to not be. That's what I'm hearing too. Or the ability to not be ignorant. And this is just a loss of control of emotions. And I feel like you let yourself get swept up in love. You let yourself get too far swept up. You went too far. A lack of boundaries, proper boundaries. But there's lots of dolphins here. So, it's a dolphin. Lots of dolphins here. So I'm wanting to point that out midweek. They're what I'm hearing is you should have known better. Boundaries will be needed midweek to avoid heartbreak. You're going to have to be vigilant midweek towards the weekend. And I don't want to make you suspicious, because this is a message like you're not going to get the check whenever you thought you were going to get the check. So I feel like the heartbreak could be related to, so I might be, before whenever I was thinking the betrayer is a love betrayal, I feel like it might not be a love betrayal. It could be a boss. It could be a promissory betrayal, if that makes sense. I promise you I'll help pay for this, and then they don't, and you need them to. So take what resonates the most. But also, I don't want to put y'all in this suspicious energy, because there's no reason. Because the most important part is to guard your heart. Yeah, I'm hearing that. Guard your heart is very important this week. And use your intelligence. Like, you have the ability to know better is what I'm hearing. You have the ability to know better. And you can guard your heart. And I'm not saying guard your heart from love. Allow love in. Allow love to help you fill your cup. Use your know-how. Use your common sense. I hate that saying. All right, let's move to the next one, the Journey Tarot, and see if we get any further confirmation. Okay, we're upside down, guys. We're upside down this week. I think the upside downness, like what I'm hearing is it's almost like a divine providence, because everything that is wrong this week leads us right, if that makes sense. That's kind of why, because I typically would want to turn these around. Sorry, my kitty cat here. But yeah, I typically would want to turn these around, but I don't ever turn them around if I feel like it's divine orchestration. And then with this Ace of Cups coming up, it just lets me know that the divine's involved in this. A lack of trust is what I'm hearing here. There's a lack of trust. So, like, what I'm hearing, like, okay, so what I'm seeing is like a rush of feelings gets us to act impulsively because we don't have the trust that we need in others. We leave open the possibility for us to be stolen from. Okay, so I do feel like it's divine, but at the same time, I feel like some perspectives need to be tweaked here for us to be able to walk our highest path of love for the energies that's happening for this reading for this week. So let's tune into that lack of trust. I feel like we can't be moving forward with that lack of trust. And I also felt the same way with this one. I did kind of want to go ahead and turn that one around. Because I do, ignorance is not innocence. And I feel like we get this feeling, and it's a divine feeling, but we move forward with it wrong, is what I'm feeling like. This divine feeling and moved forward with wrong. Like, and innocence is not the same as ignorance. We knew better. We had the ability and the opportunity to know better. And then we continue to move forward, even though we should know better. And y'all forgive me if I'm going to be fluctuated with my volume until I get used to this microphone. I don't want to speak too loud into it, but I guess I don't want to speak too low either. I don't know. So yeah, there's a moving forward. We got to move forward with the proper boundaries and the proper trust, and that's going to help close off this ability for betrayal that is coming. I feel like it's inevitable though. Like that, like I feel like we're going to be betrayed anyway, but there's a betrayal of self that could be avoided, I feel like. If it makes sense. Sorry guys, I know I'm always rearranging everything. Just let your intuition flow with it. So, what's it going to take for us to have the proper boundaries and the proper trust? How can we trust in? One of the things that I'm hearing here is, like we know better, the know better that kept coming is what's going to help us have the trust. Oh, what you know is that life is struggle. Life is struggle. And, like, what's your goal of enlightenment? What's your goal of spiritual ascension? What's your enlightenment goal? What's your spiritual ascension goal? And it's important to know that because there is no life with no struggle. Do you understand that the Dalai Lama struggles? Can you understand that Jesus struggled? Can you understand that all of our heroes that are humans struggle? And even some non-human heroes struggle too. Superman struggles. So it's not, the goal is not to get rid of all struggle. It's to transcend struggle and allow struggle. I think that's why I felt to leave these. Go ahead and leave it. Because there's a betrayal, like somebody's going to steal from you, I feel. I don't want to get you paranoid. Don't get paranoid. The paranoia is that's definitely the wrong perspective, and it's going to lead to it. So, not that. Acknowledge the struggle. And the question is, how can you overcome that struggle? How can you still let it be and overcome it? I'm sorry, guys. I'm struggling with this one because partly I want to find ways to flip these, and a lot of time, every time I tune in, it's not coming out that I can flip them, and then I don't want to predict and cause a bad outcome to happen, if that makes sense. But I feel like in warning you, it's going to help you to keep your eyes open and to see midweek where stronger boundaries will be needed and where you can put your trust. Because the ones inside the circle can be trusted, right? So that's going to help you to avoid it. And I feel like the avoidance of it is going to be like I caught you. Look, you would have. So I think that helps mitigate the bad, because it could be that they stole from you and betrayed you, and then you find out months later. But this is like you caught them so they're not able to continue, which is a good thing, but it still hurts. So I think that's why I don't want to flip it over, and why I'm okay. Right? I'm gonna be okay. I'm not that okay, but I'm gonna be okay with leaving it and moving on. Because I feel like lessons will be learned, hard lessons all the way around. And you hearing the message is going to help a lot. Because it's important that you catch them. That way they can learn, and you can learn too. Alright, so we're going to move on. Let's move on to the plant kingdom and see what the plant kingdom has to say about the week. Of course, that one always comes out. Well, we're not all upside down this time. Usually the plant kingdom comes in and has like a harsh word to say after the tarot has been kind of nice. But the tarot, the journey and the dream tarot can kind of be harsh too. But always the star tarot is just like, it's the nice guys for me. But this time I feel like it's the opposite. The star tarot is coming through pretty strong, and then here comes the plant kingdom to kind of be nice to us. And so I feel like the plant kingdom is saying that solitude is going to be what helps us to heal and to gain the confidence that we need to move forward. And we're going to be able to move forward in triumph. But we could get cocky, and it's like the pride that comes before the fall. And the plant kingdom is saying that like what I was hearing at the beginning, the self-betrayal. There really is a self-sabotage, self-betrayal that could happen from you healing, moving forward in triumph, and then it's like you turn into a snob. I'm seeing like a snobby, cocky, the pride before the fall is what I'm seeing. Like this pride before the fall. Sorry about hitting that line. I'm gonna get used to this new microphone, I will, I swear. Yeah, so I feel like the Plant Kingdom is saying to move forward humbly. Because like that's, I was getting this, you're swept up feeling that comes midweek, and it's like you want to get swept up in the triumph of it all. That makes a lot more sense with why the Two of Cups is here, and it's just like you get so swept up in the triumph of it all that you get cocky. You get cocky, and so it's a different aspect, and please take what resonates. And I really do feel it. Both messages are resonating, and a lot of times that cockiness would be what people think gives them the excuse to steal from you. You know? But this can be avoided by remaining humble. I think that's an important message for this week, is to remember through the triumph to remain humble. So remember that. All right, guys. I'm ready to move to the Oracle card portion of this card reading. So let's see what the Oracle cards have for us. Alright, so the first up is our Goddess Provision Oracle cards. And shameless plug, check out the link below. Please use the link if you want to use. Go to Goddess Provisions. The link helps me out a whole lot. But also, if not, you can also use my discount code in your checkout, right, Mystic Hillbilly, and you will get a discount. So in your checkout at Goddess Provisions. So there you guys go. Just wanted to put that in there. All right, so let's see what card we get for the energies of the week. All right, so we have Virgo, and I was picking up on Virgo energy. Honestly, I was really thinking Virgo energy this week, and with the 6th house coming up too, I was thinking about transforming that Virgo energy. And the words that we have on here is supportive, reliable, meticulous. But yeah, I'm feeling that this week is a week to really examine our day-to-day life and what's serving us and what's not serving us, and try to find ways to have a day-to-day life that we can love and enjoy better. So, is the commute to work serving you or not serving you? How can you love that commute more? Is, your time at work serving you or not serving you? How can you love that time more? And, all aspects of your life, just kind of look at your daily life and what's really serving you. And be supportive of yourself is what I'm hearing. Self-support. You need your own self-support this week. So be supportive of yourself. All right, so now we will move into the Mystical Shaman Oracle. All right, we have the Witness, number 64. The Witness is calling you to step back and witness your life. And that's what I was kind of feeling here was, look into your day-to-day life. And I feel like it's time for you to witness your life. Witness your thoughts. Be the witness of your life. The witness of, your life. Yeah. So, how can you observe yourself more? Observe your reality. Become a witness and observer of your reality. I'm hearing it's time for you to step back a little bit. Can you take a step back and look at it from a different way? Innovate how you open. Innovate how you open. And innovate opening up to higher love. Like that's what you need to do is how can you change the way that you open up so that you can receive higher love and insight. And as you do that, what I'm hearing is to do that is to walk in your integrity and authenticity. So it's important to walk in your integrity and authenticity. That will help you to innovate and change the way that you open up so that you can open to a higher love. All right. So let's move on. Ooh, the next oracle card is the Lemurian one. So I'm probably going to move this one over here. Let's just witness and let's just love, support ourselves, and be meticulous about healing our life. So with the Lemurian oracle cards, first I will put a card out here and then we will zoom in on it, and I'm going to be quiet for a minute and I want you to just reflect and see what is the card saying to you. Use your intuition and see what is coming out for you. Then I'll read what I can see in the card, and then we'll flip it over and we'll read what the card says. So I love doing this portion. And again, I was on the Goddess website and was looking through and seeing what I want to get next. And this came from Goddess Provisions. So Goddess Provisions has the Lemurian Oracle card deck. If you want to check them out, link is in the description. That 10% for $25 over is, if you spend more than $25, you can get 10% discount using Mystic Hillbilly in the checkout. So, or just use my link and build your own box. Please, please, please use my link, because you can't build your own box and use my checkout code, but build your own box. Oh my gosh, you can get $200 worth of stuff for just $40. I mean, it's a great deal. Well, for $50 after you put in sales tax and shipping. But yeah. So yeah, check them out. You gotta check them out, guys. All right. Anyway, back to the Lemurians. And sorry about the microphone. I'm getting used to it. Thank you so much for being here with me in the early days. Y'all are the best. All right, here we go. What message does the Lemurian ancestors have for us this week? What is the message we need to hear this week? All right, so I feel like this is a week of transformation. I feel like there's a lot of transformation that's going to happen this week. And I'm hearing spread your wings and fly. It's time to fly. Well, go ahead, fly high, but mistakes will be made. Know that it's not going to be mistake-free just because you're flying. But enjoy it and make those mistakes. They're meant to be made. You can't learn without making them. You're meant to. And with this Merkaba, I'm hearing, set your Merkaba and protect yourself. Make sure you take the proper precautions to protect yourself, but fly high, sparkle, transform, share your light, move forward. It's just mostly what I'm hearing. And yeah, be protected, stay humble, and continue to trust your loved ones. It's kind of what I'm hearing. All right, guys, so let's see what the card says. Throat chakra. Express your truth. This chakra is the origin of expression. It is the source of life sparks that inspire your aliveness and stokes the creative fires in others. This is the outer sharing of your inner being, the glowing song of your soul, on the winds of your flight to understanding more of who you are. Connect to the crux of your potential and take it further than you could have imagined. As spirit fuses into the tangible, it actualizes as a platform for greater experience, and new faucets are sculpted, seeded, and shared as a fractal of light in the form of your own unique language. All right, beloveds. I feel like it's time to speak and express our truth and connect to the crux of our potential and take it further than we ever could have imagined. Spirit is fusing into the tangible. I love this. I love this whole card, beloveds. I hope that you guys are too. I really am grateful for this message. Let's continue to speak our truth, to stoke our creative fires in ourselves and in others. All right, beloveds. That is our message from Lemuria. We have 2 more oracle cards left to go through. So the next one, well, we could say oracle cards. We can pull out some cards too. We have our runes. So I'm going to pull out some runes and see what comes out for us. We got 2. Hagalas, yeah, see, transformation. Things are changing. Something's going to... Okay, and then this came out upside down. So, this would be like moving forward, but it's upside down. So things are changing. A transformation is happening. And we might be... I'll leave it. It's a W. We might be a little bit stuck. Nervous is what I'm hearing. Nervous about moving forward into the new. Don't be nervous. It's time. And the destruction, the transformation is meant to be. You can't become the butterfly without destroying the caterpillar and the cocoon. They gotta go. So don't be scared. Let's get a runes card and see if it confirms 1 or 2. Yeah, Isa stuck, but Isa is upside down, so it'll be unstuck, right? Sorry. Okay, getting better at this microphone. It'll be unstuck, right? So, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I feel like this stuckedness is divine. It's a whole different message from than it was before. But yeah, that's why you need to become your own witness. As you're transforming, it's another thing about Virgo. It's daily life. You're transforming who you are, so you're going to live a different life now. So that's also why it's important to observe and witness. Just witness the destruction and be still and rest in the aftermath and open up to the... open up to the possibility of the understanding of it coming to you in the right time. Okay, so one final oracle card I'm going to get for us today for this weekly card reading is the Ongum. And do we only want one? Yeah, just one. Okay. So yeah, this one is it's saying strafe, distress, secrets, like secrets revealed that bring distress. I can't leave this card reading with, I almost want to put the Lemurian thing at the end, but yes, secrets will be revealed that bring stress. And you know what? With the Lemurian one coming through, it may be you that's speaking your truth that's revealing some secrets, bringing stress to some people that needs to have stress, and systems breaking down that need to be broken down, and no longer being able to move because it's no longer time for them. They can't move anymore. I feel like that aspect is in this reading too. Take what resonates. But yeah, I feel like there's stress and strife this week. I don't want to leave you expecting that. Expect a good life. Expect wonderful things. Everything that happens to you is happening for your good, including stress, including strife, including secrets, including thieves. Everything's coming together for your good. It's all working for your highest good. You've got to know that. Sorry for hitting the microphone. Who knows how that sounded. And thank you for putting up with me these early days. Oh, goodness. So yeah, we're not transcending to live a life with no challenge, because with no challenge comes no growth. The challenges of this week will help us grow profoundly. There's profound growth in the challenges that we get to face this week. So do not expect bad things. Do not expect challenges. Expect growth. Expect wisdom. Expect transcendence of the struggle. Expect allowance of the struggle as you transcend it. Expect the struggle to be real and the ascension to be just as real too. All right, beloveds, that is our weekly card read. I really do hope that I was able to help cheer you on to find your highest path of love with these card readings and rune readings and divination dice readings, all of it. I really do hope that you were able to. And I hope that I wasn't too harsh with the microphone, and I thank you guys so much for putting up with me. And I hope that you're able to find something out of it. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you like the way that I read, please hit that like button. I would so appreciate it. And comment and let me know, because it really does. It helps me so much to know that there are people out there that this is helping. If you want a personal reading, you can check me out at mystichillbilly.com, themystichillbilly.com, and the link will be in the description. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading, for loving, supporting me, and being with me to the end. So, to the end of this card reading, not to the end of time or whatever, but to the end of this card reading. Thank you so much. And yeah, as always, everyone, stay wild and stay mystical out there, my friends. right, welcome to the horoscope oracle card portion of our Soulful Sunday. This oracle card portion, we will be working with the deck Spirit Allies by Jill Pyle and Sydney Batchert, illustrated by J.K. It's a 60 card deck, and it did come with a guidebook. So yes, we will be working with Spirit Allies today. For each sign, we will pull one card from the Spirit Allies deck. And for those that would like to buy their own Spirit Allies deck, I do have a link in the description. I got these from Goddess Provisions, so you can go to the Goddess Provisions using the link below and get your own deck if you want. And for all orders $25 or more, you can use my checkout code Mystic Hillbilly, all caps, and that's Hillbilly with an IE, not with a Y. So Mystic Hillbilly with an IE will get you 10% off of all orders at Goddess Provisions that are $25 or more. So if you want your own Spirit Allies deck, you can get a couple decks or a deck and some nice, throws, or there's all kinds of stuff for a goddess that the goddess would need at Goddess Provision. So check them out with the link in the description. So all right, guys, let's get into our oracle cards and see what the cards have in store for each sign. We're going to start with Leo because we are in Leo season. So we're starting with Leo season. Here we go. All right, Leo. So Leo, you have 38, Black Panther. Leo, I'm hearing it's time to shine your light on new realms of love and creativity. Take bold steps to express your true self in loving ways. So you know your strength and your power now, Leo, and now it is time for you to move forward and embody that. Loving your character is going to help you to take meaningful actions in community that just allows you to shine your light and do move outside of your comfort zone a little bit this week, Leo. I think that it's going to help you to shine that light on new realms of love and creativity. And as you do that, you're going to be able to gain new understandings, new insights that form new philosophies to live by. And I really do think, Leo, you're going to be helping show us how it's done once again, Leo. So yes, you're going to be gaining new philosophies to live by, and I feel like you're going to end up teaching those later. You're going to realize certain philosophies are outdated, and you're going to be the one to revamp those. And this week is the beginning of the seed of that. And you are going to be planting. Yeah, this week is the beginning of a seed. It's like a seed. You're seeding a new you, Leo. So you already know the power that you hold and what is kind of to come. There's a lot that you maybe not know, but there's a lot that the people have no clue, Leo. So you just keep moving forward in your knowing and your understanding and planting those seeds for a higher way to walk and shine your light. All right, Leo, so that's the message I got for you this week. Be willing to step a little bit outside your comfort zone so that you can shine that light onto new, higher realms and see new possibilities of expressing and walking in your true power for the future. All right, Leo, thank you so much for joining me. All right, Virgo, you got 32 mushrooms. Okay, so what I'm hearing is like new birth, renewal, regeneration, continuing forward. They thought that they knocked you down, but you get back up, and I feel like it's time, Virgo, for you to believe in yourself, to believe in how you feel and what you feel is possible, and for you to do you, Virgo, to move forward, doing you. A lot of this week, Virgo, is it's going to be a little testy with your faith. I don't want to say this week though, and I don't know if I want to say it that way. A lot of this week, there's going to be times where you need your faith, and faith is times where you're in the unknown. And a lot of us, Virgo, are kind of programmed to move straight to fear when there's the unknown there. So just know that, Virgo, there's a darkness, but the mushrooms bloom in the darkness, like that kind of thing. Like, make the best out of the darkness. There's a renewal and a rebirth. There's the reason why you're there, to renew and rebirth it. And you need to align your thoughts with what your feelings believe. And Virgo, reflect on the subtleties of love in your daily routine. So reflect on the small things and how they add to your love or take away from your love within your daily routine. And you'll be able to discover the magic in the small acts of kindness and care. So there you go, Virgo. That is your message for this week. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and stay blessed out there, my friends. Okay, Libra, so the card that you got is number 60, Pisces, Libra. So what I'm hearing is you need to protect your openness. And what I mean by that is you need to have boundaries around when you open up and when you don't open up, the time and where you open up and where you don't open up. And pay attention to those boundaries, especially those two that I said there. The time and place that you open up in. Pay attention to that, because there's going to be times this week where it is the time and place for you to open up, and then there's going to be times where it's not the time and place for you to open up, and it's more of a time for you to constrict and take care of yourself this week, because there's kind of like a duality feeling going on this week, and you're planting new seeds for your community and how you show up for your community as you heal relationships. And to heal these relationships, Libra, you have to be willing to show up and move with your knowledge of and understanding of people and how they receive love and how you can give love. Libra, I just feel like it's a week for you to explore new relationships and partnerships. Embrace experiences that teach you about harmony and balance in love. And I feel like you're going to have opportunities this week to learn about harmony and balance in love. So I feel like I have to tell you to step out and work on these relationships, which is weird to me. I didn't need to tell that to Libra, but I feel like I do this week, because the beginning message, was the protect when and where you open up, but I feel like there's going to be a time where you need to open up to hearing the other out. And you're going to think that it's time to close down, but it's not. So be aware of that dynamic possibly playing out for you this week. And just explore new possibilities or new relationships, like explore new possibilities within existing relationships that, you want to keep, but they're not exactly where they need to be. So explore the possibility of the dynamics, new dynamics in existing relationships, or explore the possibility of just new relationships or partnerships. If there's someone that is wanting to partner with you, it's new, and I'll say go with the new this week. It's not really advice I give very often, but there's an opportunity for you in exploring relationships this week, Libra. All right. Sorry if this was too confusing. I hope that you enjoyed it. Take what resonates, Libra, and leave with the rest. I do pray that you're blessed this week, and I thank you for joining me. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, you got number 4, Durga. Protect where you belong. With the protection of fierceness and strength, beauty and grace. Scorpio, this week is a week for you to dive deep into the mysteries of love and transformation. Allow yourself to uncover hidden truths about your desires and your passions. Scorpio, I feel like Durga is helping you through this time of transformation. And I think that you are going to create a new purpose, or you are going to be discovering your purpose or renewing your understanding of your purpose through this love transformation that you are going through. Scorpio, I see you defending yourself fiercely, but also beautifully and gracefully. And I see that because you added that beauty and grace, you're not so tense about defending yourself. You're allowing yourself space to heal. And Scorpio, I feel like continue that this week. Continue to allow yourself all the space and the time and space that you need to be able to heal. And love yourself and love yourself through this process. And you have a goddess by your side this week. The goddess Durga helping you through with strength, with beauty, with grace, with love, with fierceness. I see you creating this beautiful bubble and just getting in it, Scorpio, and loving yourself and transforming yourself and healing yourself and coming out as this magnificent butterfly creature. Ready to just show us all how it's done. All right, Scorpio, that's the message that I have for you this week. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. As always, stay mystical and wild. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you got Virgo. So usually Virgo squares Sag, but I do feel like Virgo's a time of harvest, and I see her carrying that basket, and I feel like you're kind of harvesting something this week, Sagittarius, and I feel like what you're harvesting is new philosophies and beliefs, because you're healing your heart and your ability to create as you move forward with new relationships and partnerships, or old relationships and partnerships renewed. I'm kind of seeing both, Sag. All right, Sag, it's time for you to broaden your horizons by learning about love in different cultures and philosophies, which you love to do. So yeah, I feel like you're harvesting knowledge. Seek adventures that teach you about the vastness of your heart. So really, you're going to be learning about your heart this week and how immensely powerful it is and the perfection of your heart. So yeah, and I see some of you gaining a new partner like along the adventurous ride, So, but others I see like old partnerships being renewed. So there's that also. Well, there you go, Sag. That is the message I have for you this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. And stay blessed out there, my friends. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, you have number 40, frog. So, whenever I see frog, I think about the life cycles, because the frog goes through a life cycle really quickly. You can study life cycles. And then we got the moon right up there, too. And then I feel like there's a lotus blossoming, too, which blossoms out of the darkness. And the frogs, they really come out at night, don't they, Capricorn? So, I do feel like there is this blossoming in the darkness kind of thing coming out for you, Capricorn. I'm hearing protect where you belong. Make sure you protect where you belong this week and ground your understanding of love in practical terms, which I know that you love to do. So try to come up with a new understanding of love that is just practical and really I see it lighten your heart up, Capricorn, and you being able to move forward as you evolve. And I see this gradual evolution that is going on with you, Capricorn. And there's still a little bit more transformation to be made before you reach your true froghood, or your full moon, or your total blossoming. You're not quite there, you're moving towards it, and it's this slow gradual change, and it's a beautiful thing. And I feel like you're doing it in the dark. Like, people really aren't quite sure what you're doing or why you're doing it, and they're kind of intrigued, I feel. So keep doing what you're doing. I'm not saying come out in the light yet, but continue to move forward, gaining a new understanding of love in practical terms that make your heart light up. And learn how to build lasting, meaningful connections through your dedication and your effort. So think about that. How can you use your dedication and effort in the connections that you want to last in your life, the love connections that you want to last in your life? All right, Capricorn, that is the message that I have for you this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. As always, stay magical and stay blessed out there, my friends. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, you got number 39. Dragon. Okay. So, Aquarius, I feel like you are protected, and you're protected because you've been moving in love. And I feel like you need to continue to move in love this week. And you've been working on healing your communication style, which is really coming in handy. And moving forward in love and communicating in love and connecting with a more loving communication style is going to help you to innovate your relationships to a new, higher level. So, Aquarius, use this week to innovate and experiment with how you show your love. Figure out different ways of showing your love, and it's just going to help you to elevate your relationships and partnerships. And think about different ways that you can show love in different relationships and different partnerships. Innovate and experiment with how you show love. Let your unique perspective guide you in forming unconventional but very meaningful bonds. These bonds are going to help you to ascend. We're going to ascend together. This is not a separate. We do have to ascend individually, but it's individually together. And we got to create those meaningful bonds, and especially the unique ones are very important for you, Aquarius. So be willing to innovate and experiment with the ways that you show love and you connect in your relationships lovingly. And yeah, you're going to be elevating your relationships to the next level. And this is the ascension process. And it's so much fun, I think. I hope that you have fun doing it and just get out there and enjoy it and move forward with your heart, Aquarius. You got this. I believe in you. Thank you so much for joining me for this card read. I hope that you enjoyed it. And as always, Stay blessed and mystical, my friends. All right, Pisces. Pisces, you have 35 salvia. So what I'm hearing, Pisces, is there is a message for you from the other side this week. So have your mailbox open and check your spiritual mail. It's not your physical mailbox, your spiritual mailbox. Like, don't let that get backed up this week. Make sure to check your spiritual mail, because there's an important message coming in for you this week, Pisces. And be willing to immerse yourself in the spiritual and mystical aspects of love this week, Pisces, and allow your intuition to guide you towards a deep and more soulful understanding of your love, how you give love, what your love is, how you can receive love, what love means to you, Pisces. So really deep dive into that, and healing your finances this week, or taking proactive steps to heal your finances this week. And Pisces, I feel like some of you, it's already in process. So continuing to move forward with that process it's really going to help pay off this week. And think about ways to add love and enjoy the love in your daily routines this week. How can you love your daily routines more this week? So look into that and adding more love. Keep your spiritual mailbox open. There is a message that is going to be coming in for you this week, and I feel like it's going to expand your understanding of your love and the meaning of your love in this world. I don't know, but I do know to just allow yourself to be the spiritual being that you are this week, and love that spiritual being, and love being that spiritual being this week. And don't give a flunk what anybody thinks about it, because I just feel this week, Pisces, is a week for you to embrace your spiritual side while loving and taking loving care of your material side. I think you guys know this, Pisces, more than anyone. But yeah, material is just the most densest part of the spiritual. So it's all spiritual. So take care of yourself and don't worry about anyone else. And keep that spiritual mailbox open. Immerse yourself in the mystical aspects of love this week. You got this, Pisces. All right. Thank you for joining me for this card read. I do hope that you enjoyed it. As always, stay mystical and magical out there, my friends. Okay, Aries. Aries, you've got number 53, Leo. So I feel like you're going to find new ways to shine this week. You're going to get insights and inspirations for how to shine better in a way that you love and the world can love too. But I know for you, Aries, the most important is that you love it. And I think that the world's going to love this new shine too. It's possible. Be mindful of your beliefs and the way that you communicate your beliefs. Be careful about how you communicate your beliefs. You're going to be needing to be careful in your communication this week, but you do need to communicate your actions. So don't be so careful that you don't communicate. There is a communication that will be needed to be. You need to communicate your actions before doing them so that people are more aware and they'll be able to see your shine even better. Aries, this is a week to open yourself up to new ways of expressing your love. Embrace opportunities to learn about deeper emotional connections. And that's why you're going to need to communicate more. You're going to need to put yourself out there and communicate and be very communicative, opening yourself up to deeper heart connections that can possibly be made this week. As you heal your character and the love that you have for yourself, you'll be able to heal the character that other people see and the relationships that you have with others. As long as you're taking kind, communicative action, like be soft in your communications, but not so soft that it's a whisper and not there, So, because you don't want to mess it up with your communications. Your communications is like the key to being able to move towards heart healing this week, I'm hearing, Aries. So, move forward, loving yourself, and be kind and compassionate with the way that you express yourself to others. And I really do feel like it's going to be received beautifully, different than before, Aries. So move forward with your heart, move forward trusting in yourself, be willing to shine your light, and be willing to be seen differently than before. And also use your communication skills to create deeper, meaningful connections in your life. Okay, Aries, that's what I got for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If not, leave it. All right, thank you so much for joining me. As always, stay mystical and stay wild out there, my friends. All right, Taurus, you got snake. Number 45, snake. So what I'm hearing is act on the thoughts that you belong acting on. Only communicate if you belong communicating it. For you, Taurus, I'm seeing there's some things where you need to hold your tongue, and then there's some things where you need to speak out. And you're going to need wisdom and discernment this week. I pray that God and Goddess grant you the extra wisdom and discernment that you need to navigate these waters this week. So, yeah, Taurus, I do feel that there's an opportunity to heal your faith and connection to God and be able to move forward stronger. And this week, you will have an opportunity to take action on your finances. So it might be a week that you begin to move forward with some financial setbacks now being able to be restored. I see that. And I feel like it's a week to explore different dimensions of self-love and self-worth, Taurus. Discover new methods to nurture your inner joy and contentment. So I know that you really, you like to move in ways that you're content and joyful, but yeah, what are new ways that you can really serve your enjoyment and commitment? How can you serve yourself? Look at that this week. I really think that that's going to help you because you are creating a new home foundation seed that's going to blossom into a strong foundation that leaves you feeling secure and content in your life. All right, Taurus, that's the message that I have for you this week. I do hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Otherwise, may Mother, Father, God, and Goddess continue to bless you with love. All right, Gemini, you got 29, Iboga. Iboga is an African plant, and it has these orange fruits that kind of look like peppers, but they're fruits. But Gemini, I feel like this is going to be kind of a tested week for you a little bit. I see, hardships coming through for you to learn from. These hardships are going to help you to learn and grow and evolve better than ever before. I'm not sure, I'm not exactly sure where the hardships are coming in, but I'm seeing the results of the hardships, if that's making sense, Gemini. Like, I see the result of you overcoming this hardship with love and grace is a better connection and understanding of where you belong in society, and society understanding where you belong with them, and you being able to communicate more clearly in a way where you are understood and it feels good for both parties. Like, okay, Gemini, we had a dog barking interruption there. So I do see you getting interrupted in trying to pull this off this week, but like I said, it's an overcoming with love and grace, moving forward, being patient through the dog barks and the misunderstandings, the mishaps, and being patient and understanding and waiting for the right time and insight to be able to give the proper message so that you will be understood. Because I am seeing you being understood and it feeling good to both you and the person being like, I really needed to hear that. Thank you so much for telling me that. And you're like, I really needed to tell you that. Thank you so much for hearing it. So it works out for everyone, but there's an interruption and a hardship that has to be going through that'll help you gain the patience, clarity, insight, and understanding that you need to be able to move through this. And what I'm hearing is move through it with love yourself as you're going through it, and move through it with integrity. Be in integrity with yourself, and make sure that you feel good about any actions that you're willing to take before taking them. Don't take any actions that you don't feel good about. Be willing to bark them away and tell them, no. So, thank you, Gemini, for working with me in this message with my Bella Boo. And that's the message I got for you this week. So, also, try to broaden your understanding. Be willing to engage in conversations that can broaden your understanding of love. So whenever you're going through it, be willing to converse with people that can tell you a different perspective, and be willing to listen to that, because that's what's going to help you to be able to overcome and move through this with the grace and love that you need, and the integrity that you need to be able to walk with. Seek out perspectives that challenge and expand your current belief. So look to people that believe differently than you and ask them why. Ask them questions. Get curious. Don't tell them what your perspective is, but let them teach you what theirs is. Okay, and that's going to help you to be able to gain the understanding and insight that you need to be able to move through this hardship and to come out the other side where everybody's feeling understood, Gemini. All right, so that's the message I got for you, fully. Thank you so much for being with me. And as always, may Mother, Father, God, and Goddess continue to bless you immensely with love. All right, Cancer. Cancer, you got number 49, Aries, this week. So, yes, you need to move forward with your definition of yourself, with your character. Like, be strong in yourself. Take care of yourself first now, Cancer. I take care of me now and you later type of mentality this week, especially, Cancer. But love yourself first. And I'm not saying to not love them and not take care of them, but you love them no matter what, but you take care of them after you've taken care of yourself. So you love yourself first, you take care of yourself first, Cancer. And I feel like I just always keep preaching this towards you, so I'm sorry, Cancer. But yeah, this is a week to delve into the emotional aspects of your love and your family. Learn to balance nurturing others with nurturing yourself, Cancer. It is time for you to learn that balance, and you're about to get it. And I'm so excited for you, Cancers, and I don't know. I really am excited. We thought that we knew the Cancerian, wonderful, nurturing, love
But once the Cancers start really loving themselves, I really feel like we only thought that we knew what true love was, what truly feeling loved and nurtured is. So, yes, Cancer, I do feel like it's time for you to take care of yourself this week and make sure that you belong taking the actions that you're taking, and make sure that you feel good about the actions that you are taking and that your heart believes that you belong taking the actions before you take them. Don't take any actions until you know that your heart believes in the action. And take action on your faith this week. Move towards the unknown, Cancer. I'm feeling that really strongly for you. Move out of that comfort zone this week. Love yourself as you move out, and love yourself for moving out, and then go back to that comfort zone and take care of yourself, because you're balancing that loving yourself versus loving others, especially this week, I feel. So I really think that take action on your faith. There's something that you have faith in. You just don't know if it's really going to work out or not. You have to have faith, and I'm hearing take action, move towards it. You've got this, Cancer. Move towards it with love in your heart. If you know that you belong acting in faith, then act in faith. Make sure that your heart believes. If your heart believes that this is the faith that you belong acting on, then this is the faith you belong acting on, Cancer. Take action on your heart's beliefs. And love yourself throughout the whole entire process. Give yourself all that wonderful Cancerian love that you deserve. You would love it from someone else, but you can't get it from someone else because nobody's going to love like you, Cancer. They're just not. They're never going to love like you. If you deserve your love, and you're the only one that can give it. So there you guys go, Cancer. That is the message that I have for you this week. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Please take the parts that resonate most with your soul and leave the rest. And as always, stay wild and stay magical out there, my friends. All right, beloveds, thank you all so much for joining me for the full Soulful Sunday. I really do appreciate having all of you here for the full episode. It really does mean a lot. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you never miss another Soulful Sunday. And if you would like a personal reading, you can always check out my website, themystichillbilly.com. Or if you would like to get your own Spirit Allies deck, this deck is so freaking cool. I love it. It has all kinds of stuff that are our spirit allies. So if you would like your own Spirit Allies deck, and look, it's all shiny on the side. Very cool cards. You can use my link down below. Please use my link down below and go to Goddess Provisions, and you can get your own Spirit Allies deck. Or, you can get all kinds of stuff that you might like. And for orders 25 or more, you can use my code Mystic Hillbilly. That's Hillbilly with an I-E, not a Y. And you can get 10% off all orders $25 or more. So pretty good deal. We can help each other. So if you'd like to do that, link is also in the description for Goddess Provisions. But you guys, thank you all so much for joining me for this Soulful Sunday. I do hope that you enjoyed it, and I'm so grateful that you're here. As always, I pray that Mother, Father, God, and Goddess continue to bless you all immensely with love.